Hello everybody, coming at you with all my might. Hey, Smite, how you guys doing today? Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm going to be taking and changing my tire. Also going to be working on the forks. So I'm going to tear that apart. I got my new fork springs. I got these from ProCycle for the TW. I couldn't find them elsewhere, but it took me forever to get these. They back ordered it twice. So basically it took me a month to get these springs. I ordered them like in the beginning of March, and now it's April 1st, so I think they got here all the end of last week. So mostly it took almost a month to get them. So we're gonna get to it. We're gonna change the tire if we can, and yeah, here we go. Alright, so I got the forks off. The bike looks weird. I got the tire off, the forks over there. I'm gonna take the fender off so I can get these forks separated because we're gonna need to get to those. Man, like looks so weird, forkless. Well, here's what we're gonna do today. This is the suspension off my TW, and the front end spring, I bought new springs. So this is what was inside the original stock TW. You got this little spring, and then they put a giant spacer in there, a washer, and then your cap. So I bought these springs. Look at the difference. You got all this spring in with your stock TW. You just have a little bit of spring with a little bit of travel, and then just this giant spacer occupying all the rest of the space. So, can you hand me the other spacer? This is the new spacer that goes on there. I mean, it's gonna go washer, then spacer, but then cap. But look at that. I mean, just the travel of the spring alone. And this is a stiffer spring too, because the front end is so mushy on the TW for a normal sized person. I weigh 190, and I was just bottoming them out like all the time. So I wanted to go with the beefier. This is the heaviest spring you can get from ProCycle. I couldn't find it anywhere else, but yeah, that's where I had to get it from. But just the comparison on that is phenomenal. This, you can tell it's a much thicker spring than that. Alright, we're gonna take apart the other side and show you how we're gonna do it. So this is a 19 millimeter. We already loosened this up. I suggest loosening it up while you're have it on the bike, on the triple trees. That way it doesn't spin. If not, you have to put it in a vise and it's just a pain in the butt. So loosen that up. Okay, so there's your cap, and then we're going to remove the stock TW spacer. Let me move this out of the way. So you took the stock spacer off. Now on your spring, which is going to be down in here, you're going to have a washer. You need to save that. And then your old spring, which is going to be covered in gunk. So you got to empty that out. And you can tell that this one the oil was a lot better than my old one. I still need to replace, but when I emptied the other spring, there was tons. I mean, it was just brown. This is still reddish, so this was still decent fork oil, but it probably still should be replaced. Believe it or not, it does go bad. You want to work this a couple times, and then like hang it in a vise or whatnot. So we're gonna skip to that part. All right. So ProCycle, on their website, it says you'll need one bottle of fork oil. You only use 8 ounces, so they sell 16-ounce bottles. We have a 32-ounce bottle, so we're just gonna have a measuring cup I bought at Walmart. We're gonna fill it up to the 8 ounces. So this is 5 weight. This is what I wanted to put in it. You can put 5 weight, 10 weight, 15, whatever you want to put in it. So we're just gonna fill this up to the 8. Okay, ready? All right, we're gonna put the 16 ounces of fork oil in there. 8 ounces out of your 16-ounce bottle. Just pouring that into the fork hole. There we go. And you take your spring, slide it gently down into the tube. And you're going to take your spacer. You're going to take your washer first. Remember, it's important. Put the washer on there. Then you're going to take your spacer. Then finally, the end cap. You're going to compress that spring and twist that on there. Then you're going to grab your ratchet and you're just going to get this as tight as you can because everything's going to be oily and you're not going to be able to tighten it all the way until you get on the bike. So there. Now we're going to put this on the bike and we'll torque that to specs. All right, there it is. We got the forks on there, they're all bolted. We tighten that down, tighten the clamps down right there and right there on each side. I didn't want the boots. I got these online for 10 bucks, so just threw those on there. You have to like wet them and then you have someone help you to get them over this big ledge. Then we zip tied them fast with the supplied zip ties. And now we're gonna get the front tire back on. All right, and there we have it. The front end's all on there. They got my forks replaced, the fork springs replaced. Got the boots on there and the big bad tire. So now we're gonna do the rest of the bike. But thank you for watching and subscribe. Have a nice day and God bless.